What up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you have an amazing day. And I do apologize, guys, for being MIA this past weekend. I was unfortunately attending an event in Arizona, guys. I was actually with my sister. And I'll explain shortly in this video, guys. But you all know the deal. Can you all like, subscribe, and share my channel? That'd be much appreciated. So with that said, guys, the reason why I was gone this past weekend, I was in Arizona, like I said. I was attending an event which was for the video game Red Dead Redemption, which was called Tombstone Redemption 2023, guys. It was a non-profit convention, or yeah, you can say convention, non-profit convention in the small town of Tombstone, Arizona, which is like I guess the town is known as where the 1800s are still alive. That's what their slogan is, and I think that's the reason why the promoters for this event was chose that city to promote it and to hold it there. And actually, guys, being at that event was actually a fun experience, guys. They had the voice actors there. Unfortunately, guys, the only voice actor that was not there was, of course, Pearson, the I guess the cook for the champ. If you guys played the game, and of course, everybody's favorite outlaw Arthur Morgan, aka Roger Clark, guys, he was not there in attendance. He had an emergency, but it's all right, guys. We all love Arthur, who he was, and the type of character Roger Clark portrayed him. But it was all right, guys. But everyone else was still there. That's from Dutch, Sadie, John, Javier. I actually did meet John Marston, or as everyone known, and him as real life as Rob Wiethoff, guys. But before I get into that, guys, I just want to explain the event first. So it's like I said, guys, earlier. It's in a small town called Tombstone, and my God, first of all, the town is so beautiful, guys. Even though it's so small, it was so beautiful that there was a lot of stuff to do in that town. I actually attended, like I said, I attended the event with my sister and my brother-in-law, and like I said, and I also want to say thank you to them, for them being troopers and also their hospitality, for welcoming them into their home. Uh, you know, I don't know what I'll do without my sister. She's always like you can say like my guardian angel, man. And I appreciate everything she's done for me. And I actually thank them for welcoming me into their home during this event. But Tombstone, guys, what a fun experience. If you guys are a fan of Red Dead Redemption 2 or any Red Dead games, guys, I say attend the event next year, which I believe they are going to do it this next year. Tombstone, like I said, beautiful city, beautiful town actually, and yeah, they live up to the name. The 1800s are still alive in that town. But they had everything, guys. They had so many good restaurants. They actually had a gun show. They had events during the event where you can actually win a PS5. But me and my sister and my brother-in-law, we never saw anyone win a PS5. So that was the weird thing. That was the weird thing. We never saw no one carrying a PS5, so I don't know if they were gonna get mailed to them or anything, but not one person was holding that box of PS5, and it was actually a customized PS5 for Red Dead Redemption 2. But yeah, we saw no one holding it, which was weird. Um, what can I also say about Tombstone? Well, the event itself was for 2 days actually. I think the weekend, which was a Saturday and Sunday, the 28th and the 29th. And yeah, it was not a bad experience, guys. The only negative thing about it, guys, was it was really hot. If you guys live in Arizona, you know that weather out there, especially in the summertime. It is. I think when we were there, it was like 104 degrees. I might be wrong. I know it was. I know it was over 100, but it was killing me, guys. I cannot stand that heat. Even though I live in a city where it's also known as Seed, which is El Paso, Texas. That's my hometown. But Arizona heat, oh, that's the El Paso heat is nowhere near Arizona. But still, that didn't stop us from enjoying the event, guys. It did kind of get cloudy at the end, but still, the event was still going on. I didn't have a problem with it. I was still enjoying myself. But yeah, guys, the event had raffles. They had a zip line shootout. It had an actual shootout. I think where I don't know if it's true where people can compete like in a duel, like what they do in Red Dead, where you draw and whoever lands their shot first wins. But yeah, they had that, and also that was also for a PS5, and What else did they have? They had a lot of stuff, guys, going on. They had a wine section, which my sister was so in love with, and yeah, guys, it was for a small town to host an event like that. I give it a 10 out of 10, guys. Well, 9 out of 10, because I feel like there's some negative stuff about it, which I'm about to get to in a little bit. But yes, guys, that event, like I said, if you guys are a fan of Western or a fan of Red Dead Redemption, I recommend attending the event next year. Which unfortunately, it's not going to be in Tombstone next year. They said that it's going to be into another town or another city. They'll announce it in the coming weeks. But if you guys get a chance, whenever they announce it, go. And I hope Roger Clark is their next event, man, because it was pretty sad to not see him there. Especially he was the main guy. He was Arthur Morgan. Everybody loved Arthur, and they wanted to see him, but But then again, the rest of the gang held it down, and everybody still had a good time. So let me get into the meeting the gang, guys. Unfortunately, the only person I actually wanted to meet in that event was Rob Wiethoff, who was the voice of John Marston, and he's the reason why I love that game so much. Red Dead One. John Marston was before Arthur was Arthur Morgan, and everybody loved, especially how his sacrificing himself to get his family to safety. And that's the reason why John Marston is one of my top favorite video game characters of all time. He's just, he was a family man. That's how I am as myself. I describe myself as a family man, and he will go on beyond and to protect his family and get him home safely. And that's why I can relate to John Marston. So when I had a chance to meet Rob Wiethoff, my God, Robert Wiethoff is one of the most generous person, like nicest people you ever meet. He sounds like John Marston. It's actually his voice because it's funny how when people try to intimidate him, it's his actual voice and it's funny. But meeting him, my God, it was such an honor. He was such a nice guy. I was so nervous that I said a quote from one of John Marston's from Red Dead One wrong. It was, and I told him that he said it to the wrong person. So the quote was, "Hello, friend. It's been a long time," or something like that. And I told him about it, but I told him, "Hello there, friend." I said that, and I told him that he said it to Dutch, but it was actually to Javier in the first game. So, but again, I think Robert for being a trooper, for laughing about it, and we were joking about it as well. Like I said, guys, Rob Wiethoff is such a nice guy, man. And he's like a real life John Marston, man. He's so nice. He's a really nice guy. But yes, guys. Unfortunately, I did not meet the other cast members like Dutch, Sadie, or Micah, which it was kind of getting late. And I do so I want to say thank you to my sister for being a trooper, holding it down because she was getting tired and she had to drive back. Because yeah, guys, getting to Tombstone took us like 3 hours to get there, so that was the bad part too. So, guys, I'm gonna give you guys my take on what the event can do to improve, like, because there were some bad things about the event, guys. So, not every event's perfect, but their negativity was not like their negatives were not that bad, guys. But honestly, it's like a couple of things, guys. The first one is I hope they can maybe move it to the fall. Because, guys, the summer heat in Arizona was just ridiculous. Especially if they go back to another small town in Arizona. Nah, it was pretty bad. And but shout out to those guys in those Colts, like dressing up as the Pinkertons or the Outlaws. I don't know how they did it, but yeah, those guys were crazy. Second thing, guys, is security. Security, guys. I think they need to do better security check when people walk in because it's just ridiculous that anyone can just walk in. And I'm not judging anyone, guys, but anyone can walk in with a dangerous weapon and hurt someone. So I think to me that will be one thing that I think the promoters can look into. And also, guys, maybe scheduling, man, because we were supposed to meet the actors around 8. We didn't get in till like 9:30. So, but you can't blame the actors. You can't blame the promoters. Shit happens, and but maybe work on their scheduling next time. But yeah, guys, I think that's all pretty much negative things about the event. Like I said, my biggest concern was the security, guys. So, and yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for me. I'll be posting more pictures on the event. I give the event like a 9 out of 10. It was really fun, guys. If, like I said, if you're a fan of Red Dead, I recommend attending it next year. And like I said, hopefully we get Roger Clark's appearance at the next event, and I hope I can attend it, guys. Which I doubt it. I'm just trying to figure out where it's at. But yes, guys, that's gonna be it for me. Thank you all for tuning in, and until next time, I'll see y'all later. Peace.